Oh yeah. Yeah. Shit, man. One point. Yeah. Everything's under $10. Face wash, any dad or shampoo. All of them under $10. Learn more at artistsport.com. Or go find them at Target. Deodorant. Like I said, I love that red Compete shampoo and deodorant, as well as the charcoal body wash. Artistsport.com for more information. Bringing you that. By artistsport.com. Those guys are coming on board with us. Cannon's on 4. Cannon, what's up, man? How are you?
Good, how are you?
What's happening?
Hey, so I wanted to talk a little bit about Geico Honda and the shop. I heard on a news article that I was reading that the governor of California signed an executive order about banning gas and diesel-powered vehicles by 2035, I think it was. Yeah. How do you think that will, I don't know, affect the motorsport industry, especially with so many teams being based in Southern California?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, that's a long time away. What if that governor and that party gets kicked out? Then the new one comes in and reverses that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You know, I don't know how that affects it. I know, there's rumors of Star guys. I don't think it's a rumor. I think it's true. Star, they're going to Florida, right?
Yeah.
And I could see more teams doing that. Yamaha moved almost everything to Georgia, except for like marketing and a couple of warehouse stuff. Everything else is in Georgia for Yamaha. Suzuki is basically done. Honda's in Torrance, but I could see these guys getting out of California. Yeah, I don't know. I could see it happening, but maybe not for that, because of that order, but just because of taxes and corporate stuff and all of that. Land.
Yeah, Florida's a great place.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the same thing happened with the Ultra guys. They know they have such a big overhead in the Bay Area that they just sort of basically close the shop because I wonder if they would still be around if they were somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's two different deals, right? One's the cost of having businesses and land and employees in California, and then the other part is the order that you're talking about. Worrying about impacting anything. Like, remember we had the thing with 50cc motorcycles a while back, lead law stuff.
Oh, I remember that.
I mean, it's a big deal, and you want to take it seriously, and you want the right people fighting it to keep people having the ability to ride motorcycles. Like, it seems like these things kind of come and go. You never really get the impact of it. It sort of works itself out to like a logical solution. So I kind of lean towards that happening, right? Like something logical to work out. Fine. But I think it needs to be taken seriously for sure.
But I could see teams leaving California, but not for that reason.
Right,
just in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just in general. So, thanks, Cannon. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, Zach's on too. Zach, what's your question about the national schedule?
Looking at the this year, they went to the 9-round series. You kind of look at everything as a bigger whole. Talks of the amateur stuff getting so thin with the Supercross futures, and then you hear teams talk all the time about money being so hard to get for nationals. With it being a 9-round series, do you think that's gonna kind of show them like, hey, it doesn't have to be 12 rounds, it could be 9, or maybe it could be even shorter? I mean, do you think that's kind of like a...
Zach, let me tell you something. 85% of the people in the pits would take a 9-round series in a second. They really would. I heard it yesterday, or I heard it followed like 3 times. Obviously, look, MX Sports runs nationals, and they feel like there's 12 viable events, but I consider 9. I don't know. They have, I feel like there's 3 tracks that we could probably skip or rotate, right? I don't know. Muddy Creek is one of them, and that went away to Indiana. So Indiana's a good one. That's a strong round. Do we need Hangtown every year? I don't know. There's got to be some that we could clip. But I'll tell you what, the teams would be in favor of that. But let me tell you something, though. If you cut those 3 rounds, let's say we did that tomorrow. You know what would happen? These jerk-off promoters would just start putting events in there somewhere. Like, that's what's happened.
That was
like,
that was my next question. Out of that 85%, that 85%, like, well, we're going to cut these, but we'd also want to race more Supercross, or they're going to say we don't want to do anything else.
That would be like, hey, what about those weekends and maybe
Rockstar Energy Cup.
the Rockstar Energy Cup and the Rockstar barrel races and you know what I mean? So there is a point where you got to watch that kind of stuff because I firmly believe that. Like we've created these off-season events to keep these guys busier than ever, but most people in the pits would 100% take less national rounds for sure. So
I'm super down for the horse versus random fan on a dirt bike in a horse trail race. That would be a pretty solid deal. Speaking of Money Creek, they had the 2-stroke race there this past weekend, the big first 2-stroke race, and man, Alessi came out, and I tell you what, that's a pretty solid guy. You wouldn't think, well, not wouldn't think, but just the stuff you've seen from the gym over the years, you think it'd be kind of wild to be it, but man, he's pretty cool. Like Friday, he just kind of hung out with everybody, hung out at Steve Blitz's trailer with everyone. Super cool.
Mike's a good dude. I'm sure there was stuff that he did on the track that, like the tickle thing, and insert another 10 things in here. There were sometimes you can shake your head at him, but down there, the bike, that's a good guy. I just did a private podcast with him. Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm not surprised. Either one of you, right?
That guy's awesome.
Right.
He's always been with me in Denmark this year.
Yeah, he's a big fan, too. Like, you hear him talk about the racing and stuff, and you think he'd be, like, not wanting to talk about it or anything like that, but he loves it all. He's real up to date on what's going on, and, like, Brad, I thought that was really neat. I hate seeing most guys like that now.
No, he's solid for sure. Absolutely. Thanks for calling.
Hey, thank you.
I was talking about his podcast because I saw on Twitter or somewhere someone said he's one of the biggest busts ever in the sport, and I said on the podcast to him, I would love to have one racer make millions and millions of dollars, finish top 3 in the points, and be called a bust any day of the week. Please, yes, I'll take that. Thank you. Like Mike Alessi's so far from yes, did he achieve any championships? No, he did not. He's the greatest amateur rider of all time. Sure, okay. But he was far from a bust, Mike Alessi. That's a fantastic career. He made a lot of money. On one race. So there's lots to get into when it comes to Mike Alessi, of course. But the end of the thing, he's a good dude. Andy, what's up, man?
Hey, I think Aaron should be okay to ride.
You do?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because in the last lap of the first moto, he did not come around. He was in 20th, and he did not come around. And guess who got that 20th spot and the 1 point? Take place, everybody.
Twice.
Yep.
Right on.
And
Alright, then, get Berluti in studio. That's all I got.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right. Good talk. Ricky, you want to know about the yellow plates on Hot Rock Fight? Yes, Shirley Design. Shirley Design, the yellow plates because, that's Shirley. And they were allowed to run yellow plates so that we could promote that new bike.
Okay, and it's kind of confusing for some people because I have friends asking like, how is the yellow plate on the black background?
Yeah, just for promotion. I mean, they did. I feel like they've done this before. They did the bike with sparkly numbers or something. I mean, like back in the day. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's been exceptions before.
I had never seen it, but I understood it.
Right. Yeah. All right, Ricky. Thanks, man.
And
what else?
Well, how did Cody Shock get to ride the 21?
I was homologated apparently, but I would love to put some money on the fact and see the frame in the AMA trailer. I highly doubt they have it. I highly doubt it, but yes.
Yeah, I was confused on that also, but all right.
See you, man.
I think 2020 is just, it's such a, like I have a 21, and I wasn't allowed to ride it at the beginning, but then at the end they were like, you can race it. It's more just like, it's fun.
I mean, if you just don't ask, they're not going to know. Like, if you're pushing it through text, it's not like they're like, no, that's a new one.
Hey,
they just look at the foot pegs, they look at the end of the levers.
I mean,
you don't even push through tech this year.
Oh.
There was no tech.
It's like a virtual
You
tech.
went up and got it, like all your stuff.
Oh, like, no, I'm good. Trust me, it's a 20. My backgrounds are white, I promise.
Right. Ricky Carmichael, Ryan Dungey, Zach Osborne coming up here on the show. Motorsport.com and Fly Racing, bringing you Justin Starling and Charles Cashler. Charles, I want to ask you about 100% as well as everything's going on there later on the show. And Starling talk to you a little bit more about Supercross and your plans for that that year. But like I said, Dungey and Carmichael and Osborne. So it's weird to say. It really is.
That's just funny. It's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy. All right. What did you make of Paula's track? What did you think? I'll start with you, Charles. What did you think of the place?
It was okay. I mean, dirt is good when it has a lot of moisture in it, but man, it gets chewed up and square edged. It doesn't look fun.
That second moto doesn't look fun.
It doesn't look fun. I think the track is fine and the facility is okay. Like, it's good. It's just it doesn't have like the character that a lot of the outdoor tracks have. Like,
Just say it.
no, like it doesn't. Like all the
Parabino for talking about that.
no, he hates Glen Helen. No, it's good. Like there's nothing wrong. I guess there's nothing wrong with it. But there's nothing that's like outstanding or extraordinary about it.
Would they go back to Glen Helen?
I don't think so. I'm not married to him. Like, it's fine. Paula can go. It's not us. It's fine.
What about you, Charlie? What did you think of the track and all that in the final round there?
Well, I was in mechanic, so I didn't make it past the mechanics area. I just watched the races here, and I think I've seen like the rest of the track. Yeah, just like small holes a little bit. The uphill thing, where like Brandis went off the track, that looked really janky. Like they didn't really put a whole lot of effort into making that section.
It looked like a weird bottom of the corner, and then
yeah, that's kind of odd. But it's a California track, so like you can't really expect it to be like loamy and perfect. I mean, it looked like the second practice looked really good. And then everything past there, it looked like California.
And it was a 75-degree day or 80 degrees, whatever. It wasn't,
but it wasn't that hot.
So.
Do you think this win, like, so J-Mark's going to stay down? Well, let's talk the Geico team forward. There was word, we knew the Geico thing was leaving, and that was expected, but they were still working behind the scenes to find a sponsor, and they didn't know for sure, but there was going to be Jet, or the Lawrence brothers, and then J-Mart on the team, and then we got word Thursday night, nope, like it's done. And so J-Mart has already said he's going to find another manufacturer for next year. I think it's pro circuit. Charles, you think about the Star?
I think those Star bikes are good, and if I was in J-Mart's shoes, I would do whatever it took to get back on that.
They accused the team of sabotaging their bikes.
I think he had a different agent at the time. There was a different situation.
Okay.
There was brother on the team.
I know, but how do you walk back from that?
I mean, anything Star Racing does, I don't think should surprise you.
No, good point. Yeah.
I mean, they did a trade.
Serious shit going on with
We traded the Barsha for Thrasher.
For Thrasher, but anyway, so Marco Shimoda, Don, on the next year. By the way, that's a nice clothing deal, I'm sure. So that's a good job for them making more money. But yeah, I guess I talked to Mumford a little bit. He said people were crying at the tent, like there was a lot of emotion, right?
That's not like just some like standard going away. That's a
legacy.
Yeah, a lot of people's livelihoods. Like as much as it's like the racing side.
J-Mark's fine.
There's like transmission guys, motor guys, truck drivers, and all those people that, you know, they have families. And
shout out to Lawrence, by the way. He took Michael Rocco's man friend job and carried it into a 20-year career.
Yeah, that's
what a hero. I'm with you, Charles. Like, this is bad deal.
We gotta think all those dudes worked so hard to build this team, and then it's just like 1 year of a crazy economy, and then the economy of the world.
And something I struggle with is like they had that really secure financial backing for so long that they, I guess on the bright side, they invested it all back into the team. Like, so they had this huge facility. They kept just expanding and growing, and then when that rug gets pulled out from under you, to continue that, you've built up such this huge nut every month that it takes to keep it going, right? I kind of, I look back at it and think, like, man, what if they had just kept it a little more within check?
Not expanded so much.
Yeah, maybe save some of that Geico money every month or year.
And also, don't forget, they lost Amsoil like 2 years ago. That was a huge deal for them. So they got hit. I heard they actually someone they had
now they're, I think, Lopes and Peters right now.
Oh, they got Lopes?
He posted a photo on the bike.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's like, it's kind of like breaking news. You can tell it's the bike. And he posted the same thing. Like, he posted it like a while ago. Really? Yeah. Go to his Instagram. You can fully tell it's in
brother-in-law.
I could see that. I could see something like that happening as far as Shimoda or somebody because, I mean, the Phoenix Honda crew was there in Paula. I don't know if word just got out. The Geico team was going south, and there was, you know,
vultures.
I seen
fire
Peters
sale of
walking
people.
around.
Like they're just hanging around the fifth. Hey, what are you doing with that? You need that brake disc?
What? Look about like Shimoda finished. Okay, look, I haven't been the biggest Shimoda fan, but he's really turned it around the last month. And he did get third overall in the series, like in Supercross series. Trust me, it's amazing. But he got third overall, and I think Mumford's had a solid year. Mumford doesn't make mistakes. He's looks
Rode like a veteran.
Yeah, rode like a veteran. Like, man, if I'm Honda, are you like saying like, hey Phoenix, just can you keep Shimoda and Mumford? Like,
Well, why can't like say Shimoda go to Phoenix and then Mumford go to Michael Lindsay?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like why can't that's still Honda? Just support them with some product and then just hey, just here you go.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be great. Absolutely.
It at least saves those two. The other two already have spots, and then J Mart goes to PC or wherever he ends up, Star or whatever.
Because if you're Honda, that you were planning on those motorcycles and parts anyway, right? Like so, just give them to Phoenix Racing. They can,
But you know, I mean, Phoenix has to come up with not salary. There wouldn't be any salary, but they'll come up with money, right, for each rider and mechanic or whatever. But I would want to keep, if I'm Honda, I can't go into Supercross 21 with just Hunter Lawrence and Jet Lawrence because injury strike. Hunter's already going tonight for shoulder surgery. I need more red bikes out there in the 250 class, right? So like, hey, Phoenix, like let's help you out.
But obviously, way more into it. But that's what I would do if I could.
I mean, Michael Lindsay's guy just got 10th overall. I'm kidding, I'm joking. But no,
I'm sure there's lots of very high level meetings going on at Honda over the last week. And
confident to bet that J-Mart goes to 7. Like I'm not confident enough to bet.
Yeah.
About it. That's why it makes total sense.
I walk my back a bit. No, I think it does happen.
But if I'm J-Mart, and if those comments about them sabotaging my bikes, if I can get over that part of it, I go to Star because of that bike.
Yeah.
Like if everybody's cool, who I accused of sabotaging my bikes, if everybody's cool, I go back.
We're all still there. So.
Right. So
Things like Star would have a longer, like somewhere else.
They have a 450 program now in-house. They could lead into that. I think that's a factor into it because Cowie's booked up, right? Like they put their bet on AC as the guy after Tomac, and then Faulkner's the the next guy in line behind Adam. So I think if you're J-Mart and you're looking at it, you're like, well, there's not a whole lot of room for growth there, right?
So you got to think PC could probably only offer 1 year, and then I'm sure Star could offer more.
If you're
Well, J-Mart's point thing resets now, right? 3 years in a row. He bailed because he didn't point out, so now it resets. So theoretically, J-Mart could just ride forever.
Is it 3 years in a row?
Yeah. I thought it was 3 years in a row.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's just 3 years.
It's 3 years?
I don't know though. But
I can't.
They can't be 3 years in a row because then you could just dive one time.
I know. That's what
good for another 3.
That's what I mean. And you reset the clock. Check that out, Mark.
Have Davalos done that?
Playing excitement.
He's on snowboard before he's playing excitement.
He's too busy.
Trying to figure out why the video's lagging, but
Oh, we're lagging?
yeah, a little bit.
Oh boy.
But, like audio is fine. Matt, the video just like skipped around a little bit.
Just move on to this fix before Ricky.
I don't know.
I mean, it's watchable, it's fine. But it's not the quality that I'm a fan of. So
There we go. Coming up shortly on the show, like I said, Dungeon's going to come up first, and Oscar Weirderman, the crew chief for AC, former mechanic for Chad, former mechanic for Stu, former mechanic for Roxon, was supposed to come on last week, and he fell asleep. So he's up on a text, and he wants to redeem himself and call in tonight. So we may have Oscar Weirderman on the show tonight, depending on what time and how it works out. So stay tuned, everybody, on that. Our buddy Randy Richardson, be-back follow on Instagram. Top 5 follow?
Yeah.
Top 3?
I just.
For me.
Randy Richardson over there in Michigan doing great things with the Motorcycle.MichelinMan.com for more information. Visit your local dealer or your online retailer. Follow at Michelin Motorcycle on Instagram and Facebook. Also follow at FMIP222 on Instagram and incredible social media presence on there. So thanks to those guys. Again, they won Airport with it. They World Vet Championships on it. They won Percy Supercross years ago. So Michelin's got you all covered no matter what kind of bike you ride. Also,